ahead and just cut the shit off.
Well, movie thing.
Or you could do it on the regular shit too.
Okay, yeah. So I never knew how to do that.
It's all
Damn, I just people got the little situation going on. As I said, I was like, why can't I see myself? I was like, hold on. Yeah. All right, so what you want to just...
So, first and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and also double honors to the elders at SOT. So we got a quick lesson for you guys today. Just want to give you guys some precepts and some understanding of these holidays that we're going into. And with that, so you should have, for this video, you should have your King James Bible, your Apocrypha. You also, if you do have it, you should have your Apocrypha Concordance. And also, you should have your concordance for your King James Bible. And Israel, let's dive into the lesson.
All right, so we got two big so-called holidays coming up. You got Thanksgiving, Slacking, you got your Christmas going on. So what I got to understand is today we just willfully and ignorantly celebrate these things like they're our own, but these holidays were never made for us to enjoy or be a part of. They were made to keep us away from the Most High. And if you get Psalm 83.
And let me back on what he's saying. These holidays were never joyful for us. It's always a hard time for us in history, So like our forefathers never enjoyed these holidays. And you want Psalms?
Psalm 83 and 4. The start of these things was always to say, hey, let's just keep Israel off their game, and the longer we can keep Israel off their game, we can still, do whatever it is we want to do. It was never like, let's invite them in our games and so on and so forth, because the Most High knew those games was trash, and we didn't want nothing to do with them no way. Get that?
So this is Psalms 83 and verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Want to talk about that first?
Oh, no, go ahead.
All right, cool. So again, all this was the crafty council to come together and say, hey, how can we make Israel not Israel? And they came up with all these plans, implements, and stuff like that to deal with. Let me get First Maccabees, chapter 1. You start at verse 10. Just to give them a little context.
And this is First Maccabees, chapter 1.
Start at verse 10.
In verse 10. And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been the hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137 year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
All right, Salakia. So Antiochus was the one who was running the show at this time, and if you want to go to verse 41, 41 to 44.
Read straight down.
Yeah, kind of.
Moreover, the king Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
So again, he made a mandate, say, hey, everybody, we're all going to be one. If you think nowadays the United States of America, they say, hey, we're a melting pot, we're all one. All our laws are the same. So if you come from China, you come from Russia, you come from Italy, wherever the hell. As soon as you come here, you follow our laws. Now you're not dealing with Italy's laws or wherever the hell you came from. Read on.
Verse 42. And everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Verse 43. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
So again, many of the Israelites did too. And, some brothers were seeing the type of tribulation that folks was going through, and they're saying, you know what, I'm not going to deal with that. Like the brother up the street, he probably didn't want to do it. So what they do, they probably ran in his house, stabbed them up, killed their family. You know what that brother, they said? I don't know if I can do that. Yeah. And, he went on, he jumped ship, and so on and so forth. So, read on.
Israelites and sacrifice unto idols, and profane the Sabbath. Verse 44. For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem, and the cities of Judea, that they should follow the strange laws of the land.
All right, so we jump to 49. So what did they do all this for? Salakia, my bad. So they say they sent messengers, wrote letters, all this and all of that, and what they do that for?
To the end, Salakia, 49, right?
Okay.
Oh yeah, to the end they might forget the law and change all their ordinances.
And there it is right there. They did all this so they can get them to change the laws and forget the laws. That's what it was all about. It was never about, hey, let's get Judah and them to have fun with us.
Exactly.
It was like, nah, we got to make Judah forget they Judah.
Exactly.
We got to make them forget. So we're just gonna flood them with all types of BS. And if they don't like it, we just kill them. And then they'll be scared to do it. And then they will, by the power of persuasion, the persuasion of power.
Mm-hmm.
Basically. Let's go on to Colossians 2 and 8. Babakasha. Yeah, man, I gotta stop loving these holidays, man, because people be fighting. I done seen folks like real deal getting fist fights and all types over this.
And the whole time it got nothing to do with us.
No, at all.
At
all. Hey, man, if I know the potato salad, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but it's real.
This is Colossians 2 and 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophies and vain deceit, after the tradition of man, after the remnants of the world, rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
All right, Con. So again, hey, all these things, vain deceit, crafty counsel, so on and so forth, that they made to make us conform to whatever type of machine that they had put together. And because of that, we got our folks, let's see if I get actually Ezekiel 23rd week. Yeah, man. They just made a whole cookbook basically just on how to make Israel not Israel, man. That's really all it is.
This is Ezekiel chapter 20 and verse 32, and it reads, "And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all, that ye say, we will be as the heathen," and that just sounds crazy. You know what I mean? As the families of the countries, to serve wood and stone.
And that's exactly what I say. Hey, we're gonna be as the heathen. We'll say we're all gonna be one. We're gonna leave our laws. Mm-hmm. We're all gonna be the melting pot, just like it is today, man. On everything, nothing's off limits. Exactly. Like we talked about the other day, it's scary. You got an enemy where nothing is off limits. You got an enemy to say, okay, well,
and they always can one up it,
bro. You think like, okay, well, they did this wickedness, but at least that's it. They're like, oh no, we can top that, and they just continue to do it. And because of these things, now we're in a Jeremiah 2 and 21 state right now. If you want to get that, Jeremiah 2 and 21. Yeah. It's wild, man. I'm telling you,
bro. So this is Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 21. "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy a right seed. How then art thou turned into this degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?"
And see, exactly. Hey, he made us a upright, a holy, a good vine, man. Mm-hmm. Now we're a degenerate vine. Hey, the most I put the seed in. Hey, water the XYZ. Hey, dip before we came back. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
I thought I put in Israel right here. What's going on? This look like Moab. This look like Ishmael. This look like it's wild. So
and we try to be like these nations that are beneath us. You know what I mean? That's just crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. We want to be the lesser beings.
Exactly. We want to be equal. Like Jake, let us say that. You know what I
mean? Yeah, we want to be equal.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So let's get into Proverbs 3 and 31. Yeah, man. We become a degenerate vine, man, trying to be like all these other nations, man. Being wicked, being foolish, being ignorant.
This is Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. And it reads, envy not envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Exactly, man. They don't envy them. Don't want to be like them, and that's because y'all watching them and say, hey, they doing that, so I want to do that. They passing out candy, I want to pass out candy. They dip, duck, dodge, and dive in front of the Christmas trees. I want to do that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They want to do nasty stuff, but I want to do that.
Exactly.
Like, don't envy them, man.
And we are the salt of the earth. You know what I mean? So like they want to be like us the whole time, you know.
And the whole time they're trying to be like them.
Exactly.
That's something.
That's
Revolving
crazy.
door. Like, I'm trying to go
Yeah.
out while you're trying to come in.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. But anyways, that 2 Corinthians 6 and 17. Yeah, man, don't envy these idiots, man. Lesser beings.
Yeah.
But we raised for saying that. But they done made a
Yeah.
whole living off of doing that, man.
Exactly.
But let a brother say that, and it's oh my
It's a
gosh.
problem.
Hey, now you're on the Southern Poverty Law.
Yeah. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 17. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate. Be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch. You want to touch?
Oh, you good? No,
Okay.
yeah.
Saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean things. I will receive, and I will receive you. So let me read that again.
Yeah, come.
Verse 17. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean things, and I will receive you.
Okay, exactly, man. So don't be dealing with these unclean things. So as a matter of fact, read Amos 5 and 21 real quick, and then we'll address
Yeah.
that last scripture, man. Yeah, man.
So
My bad. Go ahead.
this is Amos chapter 5 and verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Come on, man. He don't like these feast days, man. He don't deal with them. These little
At
made
all.
up things, man. And what make him even more mad is Jake sitting there trying their hardest to just deal with it.
Yeah.
The most I say, I got something for you right here, and like, no, but we're just gonna deal with this instead. We're just gonna rock with this instead. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's infuriating.
Man.
I couldn't even try to act like I know how
Yeah,
shit
exactly.
is, you know what I'm saying? But it's wild. That's unclean stuff. He don't like. He hate it. If he hate it, man, it's just not something we're supposed to be dealing with. Could I Isaiah 5 and 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's holidays, man. That's when it get wild.
Yeah.
So-called holidays, man.
Man.
It's a whole other level of.
All type of wickedness going on.
Man.
This is Isaiah 5 and 20. And it reads, Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Yeah, and if I ever get Job 14 and 4, I'm gonna go off of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, calling good evil, evil good, man. The Lord say He hate this stuff, man. He says He hate it, but you know, Jake be like, nah, it's just Christmas, man. Hey, it's just we just doing candy.
Yeah.
We just doing it for the kids.
You know, it's for the kids, yeah.
We just getting family together. That's
Exactly.
all it is. It's just a family gathering. You know, when we got gatherings of our own that we got. Leviticus 23rd chapter tell you that we got our own gatherings.
Yeah.
The Most High made for us. We got to read 14 and 4.
This is Job chapter 14 and verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Out of an unclean. Not one.
So yeah, how can you make something? We know where this nasty ass Thanksgiving came from, man. The destruction of Gad, our people that was here in Northern Kingdom. We know that Christmas. You know they praising Nimrod, got you dropping to your knees in front of a tree, man.
Yeah.
The Yule logs and all that stuff. You know, we know about the Halloween. We know 4th of July, Black Friday, and so on and so forth. We know what it's made from. There's no way you can try to pull something with Christmas. Oh,
Yeah.
it's Christ's birthday. It ain't your house birthday
At all.
Stop it.
Yeah, stop
You
saying
know?
that.
And you're just trying to pull things out of it as an excuse to
justify it.
continue. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To justify. Oh well, we know that it was about the destruction of our people, but we just doing it because we just want family together. You can call your family together anytime.
Yeah.
You can Feast of Dedication, call your family over.
Exactly.
For Feast of Tabernacles, call them over.
Yeah, the Most High got plenty of holy
Plenty.
feast days
Plenty.
for us to gather.
But
So
like, nah, I
and
wanna
there's
do
no
that.
excuse for that, you know.
So, because that's not the reason.
Yeah.
They just like, yo, we
Exactly.
just gotta try to find a way to wiggle this out.
They want to fit in with these lesser people, and
Yeah.
and it's nonsense.
And yeah, so like, again, don't make an excuse for it. Don't try to pull something. Like I said, these are unclean, terrible things. Stop trying to make something clean out of an unclean thing.
Exactly.
Because Job just tried to tell you that's not gonna happen. It's not possible. Your Titus 1 and 14.
Yeah. All right, this is the book of Titus, chapter 1 and verse 14. Not giving heed to Jewish fables and the commandment of man that churn from the truth.
And that's literally like, Christmas. Literally a Jewish fable.
Man,
A fable about
Yeah.
a Jew, real deal. Like that, it just don't get no more straightforward
Exactly.
than that, man. Trying to tell you, hey, Yahushua was out here born in the frozen tundra. Hey, and they put him outside when he was born. Your baby be damn dead. Yo,
Exactly.
put a baby out here in the
Like,
snowstorm.
Man,
Come on, man. But anyways, again, man, not dealing with Jewish fables, man. That's not, they ain't got nothing to do with the truth at all.
man.
So stop telling your kids that. Stop telling your
Yeah.
kids this is Christ's birthday. Stop telling telling your family, hey, let's get together and exchange gifts. If you know about that too, especially on his birthday, they didn't exchange gifts. They brought gifts to your house.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna give you a gift,
Yeah.
you give him a gift.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm gonna write a name on it. Hey, we're gonna
Exactly.
Secret Santa. All of that. No, it wasn't none of that. They brought
See
gifts
your
to
kid
your
on
house.
Santa's lap. Like that's insane, man. Whole time he might be a pedophile. Like,
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Anyways, let's get a
matter of fact, not might. He is most likely a pedophile. Because if you got
10 out of
kids,
10, man.
yeah, you got kids sitting on your lap.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man, you got. I couldn't imagine. You know what I mean? I have no business with a kid on my lap, so I'm thinking like, for somebody to
Yo,
want to
man.
do that, like
Yeah.
that's
Just
he's
by
a
choice,
pedophile.
like, yo, y'all
He's
do-
a pedophile, most likely. So, you want Corinthians? You said?
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 10 and 20.
Yeah, that's First Corinthians 10:20.
Man, that's scary.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 20. So like verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to God. And I will not, and I would not that ye should. Let me read that one again from top.
Go ahead.
But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to God. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
So like it. So he said what, man? These things they doing, man, they're not sacrificing for the Most High. This so-called Christ's birthday, it's not for Christ, it's not for the Father. This Halloween, nothing. They sacrificing these devils, man.
Exactly.
And it's telling us not to do that. Don't fellowship with these folks. Don't be calling, hey, Timmy, Tyler, hey, is that Janet,
Yeah,
Heather, over for no Thanksgiving.
man.
You know what I mean? For the stuffing. Hey, what's that? Esau come with the turkey basin. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that, man. The Most High don't want you doing that, man. It's like, what's that in Sirach? What's that 32? It said, don't let them sit at your right side.
I know what you're talking
Something like
about.
that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't have him up in there, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, man. So that real quick. So that Jeremiah 10.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, 1 through 5. Yeah, man. And then think about it too, man. They got you out here. Hey, Jake always in a struggle, man. Cause Jake don't ever want to take no advice, how to manage his money and stuff like that. Especially when you got all kind of kids. Hey, Jake got 5 kids, but he want to buy Jordans, the new release, $220, and then he do it about 4 or 5 times a year. Hey, Christmas come around, he down there ripping his damn hair out because he's sitting there like, oh. How I'm gonna get these kids these Christmas presents, and when they don't got the Christmas presents, what they gonna do? Hey, these kids running up the wall, tripping. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your baby mom's looking at you like, can't stand this. Just a Christmas present. Like everybody in turmoil, man, over these damn fake holidays, man. It's
And birthdays as well, because you know what I mean. If say you forget somebody's birthday, you know what I mean. They feel like it's the end of the world, you know.
Like it's like y'all don't call him no more. What happened? They ain't call me on my birthday.
Yeah,
Shit, what? Really?
like they feel like they're entitled to that. Like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
that just shows you that that's off.
And
to celebrate your birthday, like,
And if,
you know.
yeah, and if you look it up online, it's a statistic, man. The holidays, man, people commit suicides.
Yeah.
The suicides, man, spike.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Just which one to be a part of that for? And mothers killing themselves.
Yeah.
Hey, households turning against each other, all type of crazy stuff over a tree,
yeah,
some sprinkles, and some damn weird ass wallpaper around some boxes.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You got that?
Jeremiah 10 and 1 through 5.
Yeah,
Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hand of the workmen, and are with an axe. Verse 4. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with the nails and with hammers that it may that it move not.
So again, man, what's that? I'm pretty sure everybody who just heard that just ate a half flashbacks. I remember I used to get my ass whooped because they put the Christmas tree in, then they leave it for too long, and all the needles and stuff whatever fall out, and then they're like, yo, you gotta undo. I gotta unscrew the little nail joints. I remember the tree fell on my back and shit like that. Yo, I'm getting pine needles all on my back. I can't get all the pine needles out. My mom's mad, pops mad. I get my ass whooped. I'm like, come on, man, y'all playing, man. But that's exactly it, man. Hey, Esau out there cutting down the damn trees because he hate the earth. That's one thing I say. How you gonna put a hole in a boat when it's the only boat you got? You out in the ocean. It's the only earth. It's the only earth we got.
Yeah.
But they're like, yo, we finna cut all the trees down. We finna put all type of oil in the water. We finna do X, Y, and Z. But again, Esau chop all the trees down.
Exactly.
Put thing, put some nails on it, sell it to you for $5,000. Hey, you put it in the corner for a few days. Hey, it die, and then you got pine needles on your house. Like,
and it's like you doing all this whole time. You gotta live here too. You know, you can't go nowhere. You gotta suffer just right along with us. You know.
So you're on the other side of the boat, like, man, what's this tripping, man? You tripping over here? Yeah, we about to sink. You know that, right? Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But just let's close it out. Let me get Sirach 33 and verse 7. But yeah, man. Again, just quick overview, man. These holidays was never made for us. They was made to put us out of the way of the Most High. Really, all it is, man. Control.
All right. This is Sirach chapter 33 and verse 7. Why doeth one day exalt another? Excel another. When as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun. Verse 8. By the knowledge of the Lord they were distinguished, and the altar seasoned and fasted. He altered the seasons and fasted, or fasts.
Feast.
Slacking.
So again, it says how do you say one day saw another when both of those days are lit up by the sun? If you look at a day, you wouldn't be able to tell, man. If you didn't have a calendar and the sun came up, came down, you wouldn't know what day it was because they're all the damn same. It says the Most High, through the knowledge of the Most High, also known as the law, He'll tell you, this is a good day, this is a holy day, this is a regular ass day. It's
Most
very
High,
simple as
he
that.
already gave us the blueprint.
So we don't need to listen to them say, hey, Christmas coming up, hey, Thanksgiving coming up, Halloween coming up. I don't need to worry about that because the scriptures already tell me. Aviv is coming up, the Passover coming soon, so on and so forth. Continue to read.
Verse 9. Some of them hath he made high days, and hallowed them, and some of them hath he made ordinary days.
Again. So look, he lets you know, man, what's an ordinary day, what's a high holy day, man. He lets you know when the Sabbath is, lets you know when the holy days are. And we got our blueprint. We got all the information we need. We don't need these other nations to tell us about nothing else.
Yeah. All you gotta do
because
is
we already know what they're about. Because they'll tell you that too. They'll tell you what they're about.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even gotta ask them what they're about. The Most High already tells us what they're about.
Exactly.
Simple as that. So we
let them do their thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Stop worrying about them.
Exactly. So these holy days is evil. Man, they're sacrificing the devils. It's not for you. It's not for us, man. We know it ain't doing nothing but destroying you and hurting you, man.
Exactly.
So the more you partake in these, just the deeper you digging yourself into a hole that you're not going to be able to get out of. So let's get Psalm 94 and 16. It's crazy. I'm telling you, man. I do that too, and I don't even be dealing with it, but even when this time come around, I just get 1,000 times more irritated.
Man.
Just day by day, man.
Especially when you try to raise kids in this foolishness, It's tough, but we gotta keep trying, Psalms chapter 94 and verse 16. And it reads, Who will raise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the against the workers of iniquity?
So again, say, hey, who will rise up? Man, who's gonna rise up? Who's gonna stop and say, hey, who's gonna get which brothers gonna get their family together and say, okay, we're not gonna deal with that. We're gonna start one at a time. We're not gonna do Thanksgiving this year.
and this is who he's looking for. He's looking for ones that strong men and strong women that are able to stand up to this wickedness. You know, we need to stop being so just simple and accepting this. Like, we need to know. We need to stand up and be a part of the Most High again. You know what I mean? We need to start following the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments. And that's what it's about, you know.
Come, as simple as that. Hey, these holidays were solely meant to destroy you, Israel. Simple as that. It wasn't made for no other reason but to destroy you. But now the Lord's asking, man, who's gonna stand up?
Yeah.
Who's gonna put their foot down and say, all right, we're not gonna do that, and start building your way back, man, to redemption, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me, man.
That's I said what I had to say, and I hope you guys are edified from this, and hopefully it woke up a brother or sister or two, you know, and yeah. So
Yeah, with that,
with that,
shalom.
shalom.